Major Hollywood scandal. Prince Harry and Jennifer Lopez together? We got to talk about this new alleged friendship. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and girl, I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. My pencil fell. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, the whole vibe on my channel, it's literally giving FaceTime best friend. It's just a messy time together. We just spent a nice messy time together with my sparkly closet and just, my ADHD and whatever, girl. Just follow along. Also, today's 111, so it's all about being positive and happy and grateful and thankful. So I want you to really manifest your dream life, okay, girl? But speaking about manifesting our dream life, supposedly, girl, Prince Harry, did not expect this, girl, but allegedly, Prince Harry has reached out to Jennifer Lopez and not Meghan Trainor, bitch. What's her name? Meghan Markle. Girl, apparently she's really mad about this. Check this out. So it says here, Harry's rumored secret calls to Hollywood's most single bombshell reportedly driving Meghan up the wall with jealousy. First of all, just consider the source, girl, okay? This is, of course, all alleged, but, it's so crazy. So it says here, Harry has connected with Jennifer Lopez, who's newly single after her divorce, in an effort to have more celebrity friends. Harry is more competitive and seeing his brother, Prince William, reel in all these big names for his philanthropic efforts has lit fire under him. The insider said he's the one in Hollywood, and he's saying it ought to be him who gets the biggest names. So we're going to talk about the Kardashians later on, but Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have definitely been around a bunch of celebrities. Just on her Netflix show, you can see all her guests are, most of them are celebrities, which, by the way, it's a really cool show. Says here that while Harry has tapped many famous names in his A-list contact list, the source claimed that Lopez is the one he's most excited about. No doubt she is the most thrilling prospect for him because he's been very taken with her since they met, the insider said. Harry and Meghan were first photographed with Lopez and then fiancé Alex Rodriguez in 2020 in Miami. Most men are totally captured by her, and Harry is only human. A source told the site that the dinner left Meghan feeling very jealous, which is why Harry is apparently apprehensive about talking to Meghan about, his newfound friendship with Miss J-Lo, and that allegedly after that dinner it left Meghan feeling very jealous, which is why Harry is apparently apprehensive about talking to Meghan about his renewed friendship with J-Lo. Who, girl? Harry's secret calls to Lopez are driving Meghan up the wall with jealousy, honey. Okay, best friends. So, first of all, let me just say something. Meghan Markle, have you seen her Netflix show? She seems very put together. She seems very like, oh, let me just get some flowers from the garden and make a nice little tea and, be organic and grateful, right? You see her in the kitchen and she's flawless. I mean, like, I loved her Christmas special. I was watching that and I writing down ideas and recipes, and she just seems like she does everything so easy. But one thing about Miss Meghan Markle that I believe is that she don't play when it comes to Prince Harry, honey. Jennifer Lopez is somewhere saying, let's get loud, and Meghan Markle's like, let's not, girl. Let's not. Let me not go to this damn garden and get some poison ivy and end your ass, bitch, okay? Listen, there have been a lot of rumors about Prince Harry wanting to really break into Hollywood. The rumor was that allegedly Meghan Markle wanted to collab with Kim Kardashian or with Kris Jenner, to kind of get the next stage of her career going. Listen, she has her Netflix shows, right? She has her is it the jams, the jelly jams, whatever the fuck, preserves. They get sold out in seconds, but allegedly she wanted a little bit more advice from Kris Jenner. And let me tell you something, Kris Jenner, girl, she can make anything popular. She can make anything sell out, girl. These Kardashians, girl, anything that they put out, it gets sold in 2 seconds. And this is what doesn't make sense to me. There's so much hate surrounding the Kardashians. Like, I would never support her. The Kardashians is the Kardashians. But girl, Why is it that they sell out everything, right? There must be a huge ass group of people who love the damn Kardashians for them to always get $7 billion skims. $7 billion. So, of course, who wouldn't want advice and who wouldn't want to collab with them, right? Well, listen, because he's allegedly wanted to get into Hollywood, supposedly he wanted a new friendship with Ms. Jennifer Lopez, but Meghan Markle said no. Let me tell you something, okay? After we spilled all that tea, I'm going to be very honest when I say Jennifer Lopez, girl, the last thing that she needs right now is another scandal, honey. Jennifer, girl, you are finally starting to sell out your residency, right? And just because I met you last Monday does not mean that I'm gonna be easy on you, girl, okay? Because some people are saying that I am on your payroll because we met and I had a positive, experience with you, which is so crazy to me. You guys, I still can't believe that I met Jennifer Lopez. And you know the craziest part of meeting Jennifer Lopez? I was sitting and I don't think I mentioned this before, and I was talking to my mom about this just like yesterday or the other day, but I remember being so like, not nervous, but like anxious to go up to her. I was like, shouldn't I? And I always have to take opportunities, I always have to take opportunities. I never say no to anything, right? And so I just remember like going up to her without really feeling nervous or anything. And my mom points out that she says, Sebastian, it's so crazy that you weren't scared of speaking to Jennifer Lopez, but you're terrified of speaking to waiters when we go out. You're terrified of speaking to the doorman. You're terrified of speaking to the Uber drivers. You're terrified of speaking to the salesperson. You're terrified of meeting new people. And Jennifer Lopez, you just go up to her and I'm like, that's so damn true, girl. Like, how does that work? Some things that are normal make me so filled with anxiety, but things like this, being live on TikTok, speaking to celebrities, doing my videos, none of that makes me nervous. But when it comes to like normal things, I don't know what to do, girl. Yesterday, my mom and I were out, and we were at Walgreens, and she wanted to get some pills, and she goes, "Can you ask the lady?" And I'm like, no, I don't want to ask. What? Can somebody please like therapy me, bitch? Because what does that mean? Why am I so comfortable doing all these things, but not comfortable speaking to anybody or asking or even acknowledging? Like, I'm just terrified of people. Please let me know. What? I need to talk to my therapist. Anyways, listen. So, if Meghan Markle and Prince Harry get divorced because of Jennifer Lopez, girl, can you imagine if Prince Harry starts dating Miss Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the block, a ham and cheese, a small bag of chips, and an orange drink? If you know, you know. This is me. No. Let me tell you something. Meghan Markle, she goes, she did not survive everything she did in the UK with the tabloids, with the lawsuits, with all the backlash, with everything that she's gone through. Trust and believe, she's not going to let Jenny from the block take her man, honey. What? Listen, according to the article, there's certainly nothing shady going on, but it's hard to imagine that Meghan will be at all pleased about this, the insider said, referring to J-Lo as Hollywood's most single A-lister. If he can get her to make an appearance at an event for his Invictus Games, it would be phenomenal for the organization and thrill for him too. But until Harry gets her on board, he'll keep it to himself. He's not going to want to rock the boat for no reason. So that was the article, girl. Take it with a grain of salt, girl. I mean, it is Sunday. We're just having some fun, okay? But I do believe that he might want J-Lo at some events, right? Why not, girl, right? But I don't think there's anything romantic ever going to happen. Meghan and Harry love each other so much, girl. It's never going to happen, girl. They're never going to get a divorce. So this is all fun and games, and of course, it's all alleged. But, the media is shady, girl. We will see this Meghan Markle come out and, girl, it celebrity, what is it called? Celebrity wrestling match or whatever the fuck it's called. What do we think about this? Let me know in the comments below. This is just a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, of course. But yeah, girl, apparently Mr. Prince Harry contacted Miss Jennifer Lopez. Whew. Meghan Markle does make some really good food. If you guys go to her Netflix show, and not the Christmas special, but she did another one where she prepares, I think it's like a focaccia or whatever the hell it's called, like the bougie pizza. Ooh, bitch, that bread that she did made it seem so damn easy. I did try to make her preserves. Okay, so let me tell you about that really quickly before I let you go. So she was, she's all about preserves and, getting berries from her garden and Mary Poppins. I mean, the bitch is Mary Poppins. And I'm like, I want to do everything you're doing, bitch. She just like glides through the damn kitchen. When I'm in the kitchen, it's like a tornado, girl. So, anyways, she says, I saw her grab some berries and put them in the stove and get it to boil and put in sugar. And I'm like, this does not look that hard. So I get my berries, right? And my Kroger berries, okay, not from my garden, my Kroger, okay, get my berries, and then I start, put it in the stove top, and she says the fragrances are so beautiful that are coming, and I was also pretending I was in my own cooking show, and I was like, the fragrances were girl, first of all, my fire alarm went off, so that's number one. I'm trying to turn down my fire alarm. I can't reach it, bitch. So I'm trying to get on my chairs, and I'm trying to, whatever. Anyways, so fire alarm is going off. There's no fragrance coming from the berries because it's literally, they're burning. So I put the sugar, right? And I didn't have real sugar. I had equal. So I put some equal. So I'm just, doing this, girl. Listen, I don't know what I created, but that did not look like what she made, okay? But then, best friend, I got a bread and I put, I put some cream cheese on. The honey pecan cream cheese from Philadelphia. If you have not tried that, girl, try it. Anyways, so I'm putting it on the bread. Toast the bread, put a little of that sweet cream cheese on, and then I put the preserves on, right? Well, the preserves, because that looked like mud. It was crazy looking. But best friend, then I added a little bit of honey because she added some honey. Girl, it was delicious. A lot of work, girl. Two pots dirty, all these spoons that I had to use, girl, equal packets everywhere, the fire alarm, my freaking pot almost got burned, and I just really preferred to go into the fridge and get a damn, jelly, right? But anyways, listen, what do we think? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you're manifesting your dream life. I love you all so much. I know this upcoming week is going to be so blessed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah.